To call
This meeting is being recorded.
the January 7th, 2021 Ellettsville Plan Commission meeting to order. And I would like to start with the Pledge of Allegiance, which we can't all do it together or it gets very cumbersome. So do I have a volunteer that would like to cite the Pledge of Allegiance for us? Okay, how about David Drake? How would you like to do that for me, Mr. Vice President?
I'm not sure I would remember every word without it written down, but I can try.
Give it a try.
I pledge allegiance to the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible,
With liberty.
and justice for all.
Yay! Thank you. We got to practice that, Dave. Okay, Denise, can you do roll call, please?
Sandra Hash,
Here.
Terry Baker,
Here.
Don Calvert,
Here.
David Drake,
Here,
Pamela Samples,
Here.
Dan Swafford,
Here.
Pat Wesolowski.
Here.
Thank you.
Okay, the next thing is the election of officers. So we need a president and a vice president. And I would like to open the floor for nominations. I am taking myself off. I do not want to continue as president. So with that said, is there a nomination for president of the Plan Commission?
I nominate David Drake.
I'll second it.
you mean even though I couldn't remember all the Pledge of Allegiance?
You're
You're
gonna
going to
start.
learn it. You got to learn it now.
David, are you willing?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. All right. We have a motion on the floor for David Drake to be the president for 2021. And Denise, can you take a roll call for me?
Sandra Hash,
Yes.
Terry Baker,
Yes.
Don Calvert,
Yes.
David Drake,
Yes,
Pamela Samples,
Yes.
Dan Swafford,
Yes.
Pat Wesolowski.
Yes.
Thank you very much, David, for taking that. Now we need a nomination for vice president. The
I
current vice
nominate
president.
Dan Swafford.
I'll second that.
Who
Okay.
seconded Sandy?
It was Don Calvert.
Thank you.
Is there any other nominations? That being said, we'll move forward with the vote, Denise.
Sandra Hash,
Yes.
Terry Baker,
Yes.
Don Calvert,
Yes.
David Drake,
yes,
Pamela Samples,
Yes.
Dan Swafford,
Yes.
Pat Wesolowski.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Thank you very much for your willingness. We'll move on to approval of the minutes, and Denise has been a busy girl. We need to approve the minutes for August 6th, November the 5th, and December the 3rd. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Denise?
Sandra Hash,
Yes.
Terry Baker,
Yes.
Don Calvert,
Yes.
David Drake,
yes,
Pamela Samples,
Yes.
Dan Swafford,
Yes.
Pat Wesolowski.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Thank you, Denise, for getting all those done.
You're welcome.
The next thing is our monthly conflict of interest. Is there anyone serving on the board that has a conflict of interest with any of the items on this month's agenda?
Yeah, I have a conflict of interest with the anything that contacts Springs Valley. And we're talking about 2 parcels tonight. And I've been doing this for probably 20 years, and I always abstain on that so that there's no criticism from somebody that I did or did something because I lived in that neighborhood. So I will abstain on those 2 votes.
And that will be the Ellis Ridge subdivision and the Centennial Park Phase 3.
Yes,
Okay,
that's correct. Thank you.
thank you.
But I would like to speak on that when the time comes.
Okay, we'd love to hear your comments. Okay, next up is the preliminary and final plat approval for 2 lots in the Hardesty Minor subdivision located at 5700 West State Road 46. It's 3.94 acres. The petitioner is Gary Hardesty, representing the Hardesty Family Trust, case number PC 21-01. Kevin?
All right,
Kevin?
thank you.
Kevin, before you start, Sandy, you didn't give
Yes.
me a chance to speak about a conflict.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This Hardesty minor subdivision, it's actually touching my property, so I will abstain from voting on it.
Okay, thank you for telling me, and I'm sorry I cut it off too quickly.
That's fine. Go ahead, Kevin. Sorry.
All right, no problem. The first case tonight and first one of this year is a preliminary and final plat approval for what will be a 2-lot subdivision, basically just splitting 1 lot into 2 pieces. Current lot is just under 4 acres in size and zone general commercial. Currently, there is an insurance office on the, I guess we'll call it the northwest portion of the lot, and pizza pantry on the southern portion of the lot. The split would basically put each building on its own lot. No new construction is expected this time. The 2 buildings will meet all required building setbacks, and the lots will meet all of the zoning requirements. This has been properly noticed by mail and in the journal. Just a quick reference map highlighted in blue is, you can see the pizza pantry pretty well. The insurance building's up here a little bit more. So I guess Dan's house will be back up here in this yellow part somewhere. Not
Yeah.
that matters.
I'm right there on the tip. If you want to know, you can come over and visit me now, Kevin.
Yeah, right on 46. I'm sure everyone knows where this is. This is a plat, and I actually think I blew it up a little bit so you can see a little better. Yeah, the smaller piece down here is where the pizza pantry will be. The building will be about right in the middle. I don't have that up. I do have a copy of it somewhere if anyone's that interested, but I did double check it. It is well within, or it's well outside of the setback, so it won't be a problem. There will be an egress easement running along the front. It will connect back up to where the insurance office is now. There's room left in case you want to put a separate entrance in at some point in the future, but it's not necessary. Just a couple of pictures. One showing I got the sign put out. There's pizza pantry. There is the insurance office in the back. And just kind of a side view looking up to the back behind the pizza pantry. I think that is all I have on that. I can take any questions at this time, or I can turn it over to the petitioner to answer any questions as well, or if he has anything you'd like to add.
Is there a separate egress entrance to the Hardesty insurance off of 46?
Not yet.
But there will be.
There will be, yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, and the egress easement that's on the plat will take care of the current entrance until a
Yeah.
new one's put in.
Are there any other questions? Is there any questions from the audience? Or Mr. Hardesty, do you have anything you'd like to say?
I don't think so.
Okay. If there is no further questions, then I guess I'll call for a motion.
This is David Drake. I'll make a motion that we grant preliminary and final plat approval for the Hardesty Minor subdivision, case number PC-21-01 at 5700 West State Road 46.
I second it.
That was Pam Samples.
I got one question I just thought of here.
Okay.
I think that I mentioned to somebody about changing the address on this thing. I mean, that 5700 is for the insurance office. And I just wonder if we'll have an address for the restaurant there. How do I go about getting that?
Get in touch with me tomorrow sometime. I do all the addressing too, so I can get that set up for you.
Okay, what's your phone number?
It is 812-876-8008.
Okay. So I'll call you tomorrow then and see if we can get that set up then.
Yeah, I'll figure something out for you.
Okay, Denise, we're ready for the vote.
Sandra Hash,
Yes.
Terry Baker,
Yes.
Don Calvert,
Yes.
David Drake,
Yes.
Pamela Samples,
Yes.
Dan Swafford,
Abstain.
Pat Wesolowski.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, thank you very much, Gary. That wasn't too awfully difficult. So
Wasn't too
Good.
painful.
yes, good luck with your future.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Okay.
Good seeing you, Gary. Good seeing you, Gary.
Yes.
Thank
Good
you
luck
all.
fishing, Gary.
Okay.
Hey, real quick, I just want to ask that if you can drop off a copy of the plat at the planning office so that we can get signatures and then you can get it recorded.
Okay. I don't have anything now. I thought you had everything that I got.
I don't have the new one yet. He had fixed a couple things on it. It's all taken care of. I just need a new hard copy.
Okay. All righty.
Okay, David, I continued to run the meeting. Would you like to take over?
Can I opt out now?
Oh, yes, you can opt out now.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm the new dictator.
Yes.
The next item on the agenda is preliminary plat approval for the Ellis Ridge subdivision, PC 2102, but I understand that it's being requested to be delayed, so I guess we need to have a motion to table that to the next meeting.
I make a motion, we table it to our next meeting.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Can we have a roll call, please?
Sandra Hash,
Yes.
Terry Baker,
Yes.
Don Calvert,
Yes.
David Drake,
Yes.
Pamela Samples,
Yes.
Dan Swafford,
Yes.
Pat Wesolowski.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, so next on the agenda is waiver from subdivision regulations for Centennial Park Phase 3, case number PC-2103. And as I understand it, that one is also being requested to be tabled to the next meeting. Is that correct, Kevin?
Yes, that is correct.
Make
And
a mo-
move. Go ahead.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Sandra Hash,
Yes.
Terry Baker,
Yes.
Don Calvert,
Yes.
David Drake,
Yes.
Pamela Samples,
Yes.
Dan Swafford,
Yes.
Pat Wesolowski.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, I guess since I'm the president, I can talk about whatever I want to. But I read some of the letters about both of those previous cases, and I too have some concerns about the access. And I wondered when we were going to ever possibly get an access through Centennial for the Ellis Ridge subdivision. I'm sure we'll talk about that at the next meeting, but hopefully I just want to let Kevin know that hopefully we'll have some answers on that by the time we have our meeting.
We're hopeful to have the access figured out by the next meeting.
Okay, great. Did anybody else want to say anything about that?
I
All
think
right.
Are you talking about the Centennial Park waiver? Or just Ellis Ridge?
Well, actually, both of them, yes. I mean, they'll both hopefully come up at the next meeting, and the concerns, we do have concerns about the access for both of those.
Yeah, well, I think if I can speak on the Centennial waiver, I think yesterday highlighted an example of the need for a second access point because
Excuse me, I just got to interrupt. What's your name?
Oh, I'm Benjamin Draper.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, I thought it said it on my Zoom thing.
It doesn't show up on my phone. I'm on my phone, so my screen's
Oh, okay.
small, only has 4 people on it.
So,
Anyway, go ahead.
so just yesterday, there was some type of emergency response to one of the houses on Ribbon Lane, which is the single access. And, there really wasn't enough room on that road for all the emergency vehicles. And it was during a time of day that cars were coming home from work. So I counted 6 cars backed up just between Shadowwood and Ribbon. I believe it's Shadowwood. And so, I mean, I think that, especially during a pandemic in a situation that we're currently in, to add 38 houses with a single emergency access point seems irresponsible to me.
Okay, yep, and we'll be hopefully discussing all that at our next meeting, and maybe we'll have some answers by then.
Yeah, just in case I can't make that one, I wanted to make sure that.
Okay.
And I'd like to say that Kevin did a good job of sharing all the emails with the Plan Commission, and we have all read them and heard those concerns, and it's concerns that we all share.
Okay, next on the agenda is the Planning Department update.
All right. Well, it looks like we're going to have a busy February meeting. In addition to the tabled items, I have a 2-lot subdivision. That won't be anything too wild, and maybe 1 or 2 other petitions coming in. So we look to be busy and staying busy.
Okay. Privilege of the floor. Is there anyone from the public who wants to comment on anything that we did not have on our agenda tonight? And are there any?
Just a minute. This is Pat. Is there any way that I could get back and drive back on that lot where, I can't think of where it's at now. Off of 46, we just talked about it, but might have brain freeze here. That's 17 or 19 acres, whatever it is.
We call it the Headley property.
Headley property, yes. Is there any way I can get access to go in the back there and look around?
You can go off of Ashbrook.
Yeah, the end of Ashbrook.
Is it at the end of Ashbrook?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can see the back side of that property pretty well from that access point.
Okay.
Sandy?
Yes.
Yeah, if he'd like to meet me sometime, I back up right against that, and I'd be glad to show him where to get in there.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Just get in touch with me sometime, please.
Are you in the book?
I'm sorry.
Is your number in the phone book, Don?
I can text it to him, Don.
Okay, please do
So,
that.
yeah, I was gonna say, I don't want to get it over the whatever here.
Yeah,
But if you can text it to me, I'd appreciate it, Sandy.
I will.
People still have phone books? Oh my gosh.
I don't
Hey.
think so.
Hey, I'm Polish. I gotta have a phone book.
Okay, well, now we're ready for Plan Commission comments. Okay. Well, I guess we don't have any Plan Commission comments. Our next meeting is February 4th of 2021 at 6 o'clock. And I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second,
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
We're gonna have a roll call vote, Dave.
Yeah.
All right.
Hang on another minute or two. Are you ready?
Yes.
Sandra Hash,
Yes.
Terry Baker,
Yes.
Don Calvert,
Yes.
David Drake,
No. Oh, yes.
You want to stay a while?
Pamela Samples,
Yes.
Dan Swafford,
Yes.
Pat Wesolowski.
yes.
Okay, motion carried. Thanks.
Thank
All right.
you.
Well, if we don't have anything else. Thank you, everybody, and we'll see you in about a month.
Darla?
Okay.